Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherifat and I live in Nova Scotia in Canada. On my YouTube channel, I just share my personal experiences about life here in Canada. Also, I do a bit of immigration because I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant at RCIC. In this video today, guess what? I'm going to pierce my nose. Yeah. It sounds weird to me. Yeah. But the truth is, I've been wanting to pierce my nose for the longest time. I know how you have, this thought, what people say, what would they think, what would they say, what would they think? But, the kind of person I am. I mean, I care what people say and think, but I don't allow people's opinion inhibit me. I don't allow people to project their insecurities on me. And this is maybe for my nose piercing. I'm not even sure where I'll have it. Maybe left or right. I'm not sure yet. When I get there, I'll seek their opinion. I'm excited.
I told you that I've been meaning to do it for a while. So I've been asking people. People say, oh, I don't know. Somebody even got me one. So I called. They said, oh, they only do for ears, not nose. So luckily for me, over the last weekend, I met somebody on Instagram who met me on Instagram. So we had like a lunch date last weekend. So she pierced and I'm like, where did you pierce me? No, she was like, oh, it's so place Jagger's piercing studio. So she gave me the contact. I was so happy. So I called them. They said I had to like book a time. And they only had like 1 week ahead. Like the time they had available was in that 1 week. But luckily they do what they call walk-in Wednesdays, where you walk in and if you get a spot, you're able to do it on that day. So I went on Wednesday to get it done.
All right, so for time, we can either get you in for $255 or for $320. $255, and just the nose piercing. So if you want to try to be back here for about $250, then we're going to pick out your jewelry and do some paperwork.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
This studio has been voted, one of the best studios for piercing in Halifax for the past 3 years. Somebody gave me another one that I checked up. The reviews were not like appealing. Even the studio, like I just did not feel that place at all. But this one, my spirit just went with them.
Anything from these two containers is already included in the price, so there's no extra cost. Any of these other pieces and there would be an additional cost. So these ones are all made out of titanium. These ones here are 14 karat gold.
I'm so lost. I don't know.
It can be hard to make a decision.
So I went in for my piercing after choosing my jewelry. And I love this frame that says, piercing, a girl has to accessorize. That's true. And here's the studio where I had my piercing done. Very nice lady. Like the artist was so kind, very jovial, made me feel at home. Though later I saw that I could not record. It was on the wall that I could not record the process, but it went well.
Which side do you think? Or people don't like have a preference?
There is no like traditional one side or the other.
It does look good.
Yeah. Guess what? I'm back for my nose piercing. I've done it. You like it? Me, I love it. I know you like it. I love it. Yeah, I got that out of the way. I'm so excited for myself. See, I've been wanting to do this nose piercing for the longest time ever. I'm glad I got it out of the way today. Today is February 15, 2023. I got it done. Yeah. So my very first piercing I got as an adult was in my teens, my late teens, my ear. And now I'm 38. I have to pierce my nose. Anyway, just to come and show you my piercing, my nose piercing. Let me do a closer look. Yeah, closer look, closer. Like my nose piercing? I like it. I love it. That's what matters. The first time I pierced some part of my body was when I was in my late teens. It was my ear. I used to have a second ear, but it closed up because I removed the earring for a while. I remember when I was to do it, I was like, how will they think? What will they think? What will my grandma say? My grandma raised me, by the way. What will she think? What will my parents think? What will my aunties and my uncles think? You know how in Nigeria, like in most homes where that some things are considered taboo, maybe not a taboo, things like when you do it, you'll be considered as wayward, or you'll be seen as, morally bankrupt, So my mom was like, that's okay. When I did it, people I was thinking would have like a funny perception about me, they liked it. They're like, oh, they fit you, it fits you, it suits you. Maybe I even go and do it again, sir. I was like my late teen, maybe 18, 19 or thereabouts. I did it and I loved it. So that portrays the fact that people that matter would accept what you do. For you have reasons to do them, or you are convinced about it, and you're not like killing anybody in the process. They'll be cool with it. But you see the people that doesn't even matter, quote and unquote, that you should even be worrying less about. They are the ones we worry so much about. Oh, what will they say? What will they think? And truthfully, many people do not even care. They don't care about you. How much more care about what you do with your life? They will always talk any which way. So why do you want to limit yourself? You don't want to do things because of what people will say. Because, my dear, people would always talk. Like, people will always have something to say about you. Like, literally. So if something that you really want to do make you happy, something you will be wanting to do, you're thinking, what would they say? What would they think? What would they think? What would they say? I've gone with people. People have died with their dreams. People have died with something they really, really wanted to do for themselves. They don't do it because what people say, what people think. People will always talk regardless. If you want to do something, like I always say, if it's not a crime, if it's not a sin, if you're not harming anybody in the process, if you're convinced, my brother, my sister, go for it. Go for it.
So I bought this solution for the aftercare of my piercing. They also give me like an after, piercings care in a paper, and the procedure, because if one is not careful, it can get infected. So you have to be careful and care for it very well.
Thank you very much. You're doing a wonderful job as well.
Oh,
You're very beautiful.
oh, thank you. Thank you. You're very beautiful too. Say, Shakara video. You said?
They're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Let me start by thanking you for booking my service. I really do appreciate it. And you might be asking how you got to know about me or Green Tulips.
Okay, so I've been planning to move and I was just searching up. I plan to school in Nova Scotia, so I was just checking out stuff, typing stuff to see if anything can pop up on Instagram. Okay. And I saw Life in Nova Scotia. Okay. And then I got to know you were. I think my husband started following you. Me, I was following Life in Nova Scotia. He was following Green Tulips. Okay. And then we realized it was one and same person. So.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good to know. Thanks for booking my service. Thank you, Ogal. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's get started.
Two things I got to do today. Two things I've been meaning to do that I got to do today, which I'm so pumped about. One is my nose piercing, like I already showed you, and another one is my gym registration. Not only did I register for gym membership, I also registered to get a personal trainer for a couple of sessions. I think I've been postponing this for the longest time. I've been meaning to do workouts. I do some at home, but I think I've not been disciplined enough to do more to get to my desired goal. Now I'm not looking to like lose weight as such, more of a tummy fat, and more importantly is physical wellness for me. And today when I went into the gym today, the person spoke with me that beyond you losing tummy fat, beyond you being physically fit, there are immense benefits to exercising, like to working out. Your mental wellness is important. Your stress, it's like a stress relief for you. You also get to be like a me time, go to the gym, be by yourself. So she told me a lot of things, a lot of benefit, and I'm so pumped about that. Honestly, I think that most women, or many women, or some women, particularly about our family. We put ourselves at the back end. Like we always say, oh, my family, my family. I mean, that's good, but going forward this year, one of my New Year resolution is to invest in myself much more than I have been doing in the past years. I want to invest in myself in many areas, not just physical fitness, in my business, in my clothing, in my self-care, in my anything that other has to do with me. I want to pay more attention to it. And honestly, this February 15th, I've seen immense benefit to looking out for myself. I cannot even begin to tell you how I feel. The confidence, the self-esteem, just that fulfillment you get, just knowing that you are looking after yourself thoroughly. I cannot even wait for the year to end and see how all of these things get me. So things I got to do today. I'm so pumped. I'm starting tomorrow. I hope it goes well. I just have to share with you guys.
And I'm off to the gym. Yup.
Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a thing or two about nose piercing. Okay, jokes apart, I hope you learned a thing or two about doing what makes you happy. Okay, bye. Take care. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Onabanjo. Bye.